everyone, this is Silamoto, and this right here is my 2020 Ducati multistrada 1260. I have the bike going to 2 years now, so I want to do long-term review on it and give my opinion on the bike, how reliable the bike it is, or anything you guys want to know about it.
First thing first, I did a couple of changes on the bike. The back mouth guard, you guys see right here, carbon fiber. I changed that. The front too is a carbon fiber. I changed that. And the front windscreen, I put the smoke one on and take the clear one off. The clear one was bigger. This give the aggressive look into the bike. And the crack avec
my third
exhaust,
bike,
titanium exhaust.
2020 Ducati multistrada 1260S. I used to own R1, and my second bike was Ducati Super Sport, and all those bikes didn't have enough leg room for me, so that's why I decided to go with a Ducati multistrada, because I don't want a cruiser. I'm not ready for cruiser. I want some sport bike with a touring at the same time for long trip, powerful, tall, because I'm 225 pounds, 6'3", so I need a leg room on my bike. So I think a multistrada was the best bike for me on the dive so far. I test ride 3 bikes. I test ride GS, I test ride KTM 1290, and those 2 bikes didn't convince me, and multistrada was the right bike for me. Yeah, and a lot of people scared Ducati because of the maintenance. The maintenance on the Ducati not bad at all. It used to be, but not now, because this is my second Ducati. Like I told you guys, I used to own the Super Sport, and this is the second Ducati I own, and I only go to dealership once a year. I do my oil change myself, oil filter, brake fluid, brake, tire. I do all that myself. If I can do it, I believe anybody can do it, because I wasn't good doing mechanical at all. And I started work on the car and the bike when I started owning the bike, and I started do stuff for watching YouTube and do myself. So if I can do it, guy like me can do it. Trust me, anybody can walk on the bike if you put yourself to it. And too, I want to let you guys, I enjoy doing this. I enjoy walking on my bike, because it's nothing better to do your own little walk sometimes and save some money. And this bike is very comfortable, and the back road, you know, and the freeway, very nice between those big, you know, semi truck. You know, the wing speed, all that, the bike can handle that very, very well. And the quick shifting up and down, I love the quick shifting up and down on this bike. Usually I don't do, you know, downshifting on it, a quick shifting down a lot of time. But every time when I shift it up, I go for quick shifting. I only put in the first gear manually, and the rest is quick shifting all the time, and the bike can handle very, very, very well. And I did a couple of road trip on this bike. I took it to 4-hour road trip one way, and the full day is like you know, I mean the whole trip was like 8 hours good. And the freeway and the back road, when I ride with a friend of mine, they twisted all that. Even with those guys with those small super bike with 1000cc, this bike can handle very well. I'm right there with them. I don't miss out nothing at all. And the heating grip, even right now is a little cold, the heating grip is very nice. The windscreen used to be bigger than this one, but it used to be clear one. I didn't like the clear one, so I switched it to this. Is a little smaller, and it give it that aggressive look to the bike. That's what I like about this bike. And I like the dashboard too. And the nighttime, when I ride the 9, the headlights are nice and clear, and they have some technology in, which is when you lean the bike left or right, the bike light up the corner, and I like that technology. And it's something I love about it too. The bike got 3 riding mode, which is a sport, touring, and urban. So Ducati allow, you know, the owner to set up your engine power the way you want to. Like my sport is a full engine power. My touring, I set up that to medium engine power, and my urban, I set up that to low engine power. That's something I really like about this multistrada. That's amazing, because I didn't have that on my Super Sport, and this is you know, I saw that on the multistrada, and I really like it. That's very dope. I think it's very dope. Sitting position is perfect, and the seat is so comfortable. You don't get tired at all. Your butt don't get like a kind of like a sore because you've been riding all day long. Not at all. I can do my long trip today and come home, and the next day I feel like I want to get my bike and go ride again. So, and I'm planning to take this bike all the way to Canada if I get any free time. That's my plan. Ride all day, check in the hotel, rest, and the next day get back on the bike and just keep it riding. So, and I think I got the right bike for that right now, because with my Super Sport, the sitting position was okay, but it didn't have a leg room, you know, enough leg room for me, and it didn't have a cruise control. And this bike cruise control is so smooth. Every time I set up my cruise control, I get to rest my arm a little bit. So, you know, because usually you know, if you don't have a cruise control, you only can rest your left hand. But this bike, I can, you know, rest both hands, left and right, and just keep it going. And that's very nice on the bike. I like that on the multistrada. I was gonna get the V4, but I decided to go with this because 1260, because 1260 got a little couple more cc than the V4. V4 might be very powerful. I'm not saying it's less power, but 1260 got a couple more cc. And the 1260, the most thing important for me, 1260 sitting position is a kind of little higher than V4. V4 is a little lower. So that alone right there got me thinking that, you know what, I want a bike with enough leg room. So why I want to go back to something with little lowers again, and maybe I'm not going to like it. So I already test ride this bike, and I already know the bike can handle the roll very nice, and the sitting position is good. So I just was like, you know what, let me just go and get this bike, besides go for something I haven't test ride yet. I might not going to like it. And that's why I decided to get a 1260. And I got the bike going to 2 years now. And to be honest with you guys, I cannot say anything I don't like about multistrada 1260. In my opinion, I think it is the best sport touring bike in the market right now. On top of GS, KTM 1290, Kawasaki, you know, African Twin. I believe if you go off-road, I think a GS and African Twin might take over. They might be the best bike for that. But in the road, the Ducati is the best. Because I'm not the off-road guy. I only go where the road take me. I like to do my bike trip on the road. Off-road, I'm not too big in the off-road like that, so I don't like to ride off-road too much. So I cannot give you my opinion on that because I don't have that experience. But on the road, in my opinion, I think a Ducati is the best sport touring bike in the market right now. Period. Test ride the bike. I didn't like it. The bike wasn't that comfortable in the high speed, and I let him know that. And when I got my bike and we ride together, and I let him ride my bike for like hour or more, because he was riding there and I was riding his bike too. And 2 or 3 weeks after that, he came in my house with a brand new bike, and guess what is that? The Ducati V4. The Ducati multistrada V4. He took his 8 KTM in to switch it to Ducati multistrada V4, because when he rode my bike, he was like, the bike was so smooth and nice, he couldn't go back to the KTM no more. He was like, nah, he's done with the KTM. He straight the KTM into Ducati multistrada. This video can help somebody to decide what kind of bike they wanted. That's the reason of my video, to give my honest opinion to my fellow biker out there who try to trade their bike in. Somebody who ride sport bike and you tired of leaning over all the time, your wrist getting tired, you getting a little older like me here, but you're not ready to go 100% cruiser. You like that sport feeling, you like that sport aggressivity, and this is a bike for you, the sport touring bike, Ducati multistrada, because you get both on the disc. You take it to the touring long trip, you got it. You want to run the street, do your own little thing in the street, you got it. And you got friends on the holiday or the bike at night, you guys want to get a little ride and and the twisty road, back road, you got it. And if someday you feeling, those back road, you want to get a little aggressive, you got it. Multistrada give you all that. And you want to take the bike to the track too, you got it. I haven't taken this bike to the track yet, I'm not going to lie to you.